Hey, welcome back to Zamos Zone. This is Magnus coming to you today with another music appreciation video and our final look into the band from Japan, the all-female group Band-Maid, formed in 2013. They took the rock genre and mixed it with the fashion modeled after the Japanese Maid cafés. That's M-A-I-D. Today, we will be doing their song called Forbidden Tale. This was released on the album Epic Narratives on September 25th of 2024. So, let's get into this Band-Maid Forbidden Tale.
遥か遠く生まれる前から紡いでるストーリー今は遠く見えなくても I can feel you by my side たとえ暗闇で一人になってもいつもここで名前を呼ぶからこの声
And that was Band-Maid from September 25th, 2024, with their song Forbidden Tale from the album Epic Narratives. So I'm going to give my overall synopsis of my opinion of the band. Overall, I would say if we break it down into individuals, the drummer, I would give a 9 out of 10. She really can bang those drums. The guitarist, I would give her probably about an 8 out of 10. She's a pretty phenomenal guitarist, and I'm very picky about guitarists. Now, as far as the bassist goes, I'm not a major fan of bass guitars. However, I know they're part of the main thing that you have to have with a rock band. But as far as some of the other bassists that I've seen over time, I would have to give their bassist maybe a 6 out of 10 because it's not overly pronounced. It's there, but it's the drums and the guitarist that are just bringing the music to life. Now, as far as vocals go, if they weren't doing this type of hard music, I would say if they were doing stuff more like the previous song from the Conqueror album, that was just a little bit down on the speed and power, then I would probably give the two vocalists that were singing in most of their songs, which I'm sure they have, from what I've read, they have more than, I think, at least three of them sing. But there's the two main ones, the guitarist and the one that's in black. So if they were doing the more slightly backed off music, then I would probably give the two of them working together probably about a 7.5 out of 10 for that style of music. Now with the harder music, it just doesn't mesh that well for me. So for the majority of what I've heard, other than the song Domination, I would have to say I would give the vocals a rating of about 6, just because to me it doesn't feel quite right with this particular feel of the music. But that's just my opinion, okay? You guys want my opinion, my reaction, that's it. Overall, they're quite good. I normally do not listen to bands that are singing in a foreign language. There are a few exceptions to that, such as Rammstein or Rammstein or Rammstein, however you want to pronounce their name, because they have harsh vocals, harsh music, they're industrial metal, and they're right in your face with it all. And so I don't really care about the lyrics, but the sound of German language is harsh in itself, and it goes good with the harsh tones of the music. I know, like some of the old Japanese, samurai style movies and stuff that I've seen in the past, the men have usually a much harder speaking voice. They speak in a deeper voice. If there was males doing vocals here with that deeper, harder, more masculine voice, it would probably mesh better for my thoughts. As far as the female vocalists, they're phenomenal, but I just think there'd be more of a pop style feel to their vocals, and that they should bring it down unless the girls learn to take their voices deeper, throw a little bit of growl in there, then it would bring them up, in my opinion. Just I like the growl variation of music. If you check out the first double feature we did of Band-Maid, the one from I think it was don't remember the exact which one, but it was the first one we did a double reaction of. I think the name of the song was Warning by Band-Maid. I don't remember what year it was, but if you check out that one, I put a female rock growler as the double feature there, and that band was Arch Enemy. You can have a woman doing this harsh stuff, but they need to have a little bit more grit. Doesn't mean they have to growl. but just a little bit more grit in their voice when they're singing, or at least partially. It doesn't have to be that way all the way through. So anyway, with that said, I think it's time to move on. All right then, for the second half of this double feature, we're going to get into Heart, an American rock band formed in Seattle, Washington in 1973. In 1975, the original members, Fisher and Fossen, and Ann Wilson, lead vocalist and flute, and her sister, Nancy Wilson, rhythm guitar and vocals, Michael Dresner, drums, and Howard Leese, guitar, keyboards, and backing vocals, formed the lineup for the band's initial mid to late 1970s success period. These core members were included in the band's 2013 induction to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Heart rose to fame with music influenced by hard rock and heavy metal, as well as folk music. The band underwent a major lineup change between the late 1970s and the early 1980s. By 1982, Fisher and Fossen and Dresner had left and were replaced by Mark Anders, bass, and Denny Carmassi, drums. So, the song we're going to be checking out here is from 1977, the song Barracuda. So let's get into it. Ann Wilson.
So this ain't the end.
And that was Heart with the song Barracuda from 1977. Ann Wilson has a phenomenal rocker voice, and their band was always phenomenal. Of course, they had some great ballads as well, like the song These Dreams, where her sister, Nancy, sang in that one. And Ann was backup to her in that particular song. So anyway, Heart always hits the spot right there in the heart. So I hope that you like what I do. If so, tips are appreciated. Cash App in green, QR code, and Venmo in blue on the screen. So we will be starting a new group tomorrow, Sunday, the 16th of February, 2025. So I hope to see you in that weekly look and deep dive. One final thing. If there's something you would like me to show on the channel, send me a small donation through Cash App or Venmo, and we will put your guys' request onto the channel and possibly even do a double feature dive into that band, depending on how I feel and how many views we get. So once again, this is Magnus for Zamos Zone saying, till next video, toodaloo.